What is going on, viewers? It is Forza here as always. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new around here. So, finally, after about near enough 2 weeks, I've gathered myself and I decided it was about time to make another video, And, well, as you can see here, Spa, 18 people pretty much dead lost, and the Ram spent so and we get T-boned by the Corvette, and everybody gangster until I decide to engage scenario 7 and also indicated with the symbol R on the bottom right of the screen, as you saw right there. So that was scenario 7 engaged, I also put myself down in 18th place deliberately so I can demonstrate the effects of scenario 7 the best I could. So as you can see here, through Oru Radion, people just going off left, right, center, and look at that, also spent recovering from an incident, and we're up into 11th place, just like that. That's 7 positions in pretty much 2 corners, barely 2 corners. That is the effect of scenario 7. It's more effective than Moses' effect, actually, So, moving on, we're behind the Corvette and the McLaren F1, having a bit of a tussle here. We go past the Corvette, and we're looking up the inside of the McLaren F1. He's not going to defend it. He knows he can't do anything. And we're up into 9th place, just like that. Coming out of the rush. And as you can see, if you look at the map, you can see here, basically the what's it called? Oh my god. The pack, the pack isn't spread at all. Which is always good news, because that means you can have a closer race, and you actually have a chance of catching the leaders up. As we go a little bit, maybe about a car width too wide on the basically mid corner in P1, but that's not going to lose us. Too much time. It's just lap 1, so it doesn't really matter either. So up the around the outside of the Skyline doesn't really work out, but it gives me the inside for the next corner. Is it Stavolo? Yeah, I think it's Stavolo. Yeah, gives me the inside, and we go past him up into 8th place. So now, pretty much the objective is to basically get to the leaders before the halfway mark through the race. So the LE's GT1 giving me absolutely no room. I'm gonna have to resort to the outside line and a bit of a grass, so it doesn't really matter. We get a really good exit out of Blanchemont. We go past the ACR, it doesn't have straight line speed, and we go for a dive bomb up in towards the chicane at the end of the circuit. And unfortunately, really unfortunately, the guy in the McLaren, error code 35, gets absolutely obliterated by me. I mean, it was not intentional by any means. You guys know I'm a clean driver-ish. But, I usually slow down for people that I hit. But, I was, on this occasion, I was really committed to catching up with the leaders, which happened to be my friends, obviously. I don't know, I might put this in the title of my video. I haven't decided yet. But yeah, I hope he somehow sees error code 35. I hope he somehow sees this and knows that I am really sorry and it was not intentional. So around the outside of the Huracan, absolutely beautiful move. But I mean, to be honest, it's a Huracan. It doesn't stand a chance against an ACR, at least around corners. So as you can see here, we got 400 up ahead in the Noble M600, chasing down a Spectra in the Ferrari F40. So, from what I can see, even from back here, the F40 has a lot of straight line speed, absolutely zero cornering. The Noble has decent cornering and good top end. As Farhan goes up to the grass, desperate to go past Spectra. The Spectra is really not letting us go easily, is he? So I'm gonna try move round Farhan's outside, not gonna work, but it's gonna give me the inside. But Spectra is just there. He's blocking the apex. I'm gonna lose my speed, and Farhan's gonna go around my outside. But I'm gonna try again around Stavolo and go around Farhan's outside. Beautiful move. Up into 2nd place now. Up behind Spectra. He's going mad slow through these corners that the Viper can take them really quickly. So obviously I'm losing speed right now, as you can see here. Farhan just easily blasts past, as you saw right there. And my car doesn't really have the best straight line speed either. Farhan with the most common move around the outside of Blanchemont of the track, obviously, and I get pushed onto the grass. I'm gonna have to take to the escape route, and Farhan's also pushed wide. And yeah, he's gonna take to the escape route as well. And we move up each one of us move a position up. But in the party chat, we agreed to let Spectre go past, and we all go back to our respective positions, which is always good. Which is always a good thing. But the Lambo coming at Farhan, look at that, they're now looking behind, they're side by side, coming down the hill as we go towards Rouge and Radion. But Farhan's just gonna edge ahead and move into third place. And I'm right behind Spectre now. Look at, did you see how beautifully I took Rouge and Radion? Well, at least with my standards, that was really beautiful. I don't think I've ever taken those corners better than I did right there. So, but despite that, Spectre just has way too much straight line speed, and I absolutely cannot do anything about it. So I'm just waiting for a mistake or like an opening to go around his outside as we try one here, but it's not quite gonna work. I went a little bit too wide, and that's gonna lose me speed. Farhan's gonna go up the inside through Rivage. Look at that, 3 of us aiming for a single apex. Can I get a 1 for 2? Yes, I can. I go around the outside of Spectre and Farhan move up into the lead. But it's not quite gonna be enough because Spectre just has way too much straight line speed, and he's gonna go back past me. Maybe I should have gone to the left hand side so I could basically have the inside for P1, but it doesn't really matter. As Spectre going a little bit right, I'm gonna poke my car up the inside. Look at that. This is the final lap as well. Things are heating up in here. Can we try another outside move? Oh, there's contact. Spectre, as he downshifts, the rear end of his car kicks out and hits my car basically. And I can't go around his outside. You know, if that hadn't happened, I would have definitely gone around his outside, and I could easily, you know, pull a big enough gap, or make it basically, yeah, create a big enough gap for him to not be able to go past me again. But it's not over yet. You know, I lost a little bit of momentum going towards Blanchard. But this corner is my car's favorite corner. Look at that, without even having to brake. But the Spectre take liberal usage of track limits on display right there, you know, taking the track to the absolute limits as we go for a massive dive bomb. It's not gonna pay off, and I don't know if you heard that or not, but that was the sound of Farhan following me, but going into the wall, and yeah, losing a handful of positions, so it was a sad time for him, but we finished in second place, you know, obviously. And Spectre, you know, he was defending for his life. It was basically like he was Mick Schumacher and Viva Max Verstappen, basically desperately trying to go past him. But you know, Max Verstappen eventually went past Schumacher, but we basically never could go past him. If he didn't extend the corner at Blanchimont, I would probably go past him, but you know, just a bit of hard racing and liberal use of track limits. Yeah, moving on, you guys saw nothing, so you know, I hope no Forza Marshal sees this, otherwise this picture is going to be gifted with a Swift ban. So anyways, moving on to the next race, and you know, I finally decided to put 2 full races in a single video. You know, it was about time to do that. So Road America East Street, the one with 4 corners, and all of them are right-handers, as we get nudged from behind, but we managed to just about control the spin. You know, that was a pretty good save if you ask me, because I'm using sim steering, and also this car has 900 something horsepower, so it's not exactly easy to control the slide with this car. So as you can see, going towards the second to last corner, you have Ford GT and we have Dune User and another guy in the Ferrari. Is it yeah, I think it's a Ferrari. It's red, so it's definitely a Ferrari. So yeah, we're down to 4th place. We're going to be testing out the straight line speed of the 4 of us here. You can see I just about got the power advantage over Dune User. As I go past him, but the red Ferrari up in the lead, that thing has so much straight line speed. And also the Ford GT, you know, a bit more than I do. So coming out of the first corner, starting the second lap, the Ford GT just having absolutely no remorse after spinning the Ferrari completely out and putting him in the tire wall. Well, that is basically a sign of things to come, because he also pushed me wide right after that. That is a sign of things to come. You know, that guy right there, those 2 moves, those are the signs of a twat, basically, or a prick, or however you want to put it out, as we go around his outside with an absolutely sensational move up into 1st place. But you know, a prick never lets you go that easily. You know, he's just gonna always Hamilton me and push me off the track with, again, no remorse, and he's just gonna go on his merry little way, you know, as if nothing happened. but something definitely happened, and he definitely pushed me wide. But you know, I'm not salty. You know, it's a Harper race. I'm gonna catch him up and probably ram him into next week probably. So, anyways, the Doom User braking a bit too early. I'm gonna have to take evasive actions, and just about you see, we went side by side, and no one killed the other one. But you know, it's about time that justice is served. As we head towards the second to last corner, we just gonna go for an almighty ram, but it didn't work out as well as I wanted it to, because, whoa, Doom User went into the wall. He didn't take the lead, and I also came off worse, if anything. You can see I came down on 4th. I was 2nd. I'm now 4th. So that is a little lesson right there. You know, if you're mad at someone, just drive as fast as you can and try to overtake them. Because you see, I rammed him off. If anything, I lost time to him by quite a lot, because you know he basically got a better launch off the tire wall than I did, because I had to reverse. He just kept going straight forward. So yeah, that is a lesson right there. Don't try your best not to ram people. If you're mad at them, just go past them or catch them up. Just nudge them wide, push them wide, and go past them. And try to drive away, because if you nudge someone and they catch you up, they're probably gonna return the favor. If not, oh my god, I forgot the word. Yeah, so we're just gonna say that they're gonna return the favor if you nudge someone wide and go past them. You know, like I did there. Doom User come flying in. Oh my god, what was that? So we lose 2 more positions. You know, but it's fine. We have still 2 more laps. The normal is not a problem. Doesn't have enough straight line speed. He didn't pick the right car for this track. But you know, the race is certainly not over yet, because you can see lap 5 as we head towards the second to last corner. Can we pull another outside move? No, we can't. We've got to go for the cutback instead. We get a nice push from behind. Side by side now, I've got the inside. I'm just gonna park my car, run the but go as narrow as possible, and we get the move done up into first place. Doom User coming back at both of us. Look at that, side by side, 2 abreast, going through the main straight as we start the last lap. The guy behind in the Ford GT, absolutely restless, just wanting to go past us, and I can guess he's gonna push us wide. Yeah, there we go. He pushes both of us wide, but you know, obviously he's a TCS peasant, so as he went for a slide, his car bugged in, and his TCS bugged in, and he couldn't get going again. So you can see we pull a big enough gap on him to be secure, at least for now. You can see he's far behind. But now, this is, as I've said before, this is the final lap, and we're going through the final straight. This race is gonna go all the way down to the wire. We're gonna now get side by side with Doom User. We're gonna go for an outbreaking maneuver. Yes, we get the move done, but obviously, you know, should have seen it coming. And that guy was obviously really salty about the fact that I rounded him off, even though it was the consequences of his own actions, but he was obviously really pissed off. But you know, I don't care. Doom User won the race, good for him, and I'm just gonna finish second. You know, the same thing that happened to me happened to the Ford GT, because as you can see here, he finished in 4th. I finished in 2nd, even though he could easily finish in 3rd or even 2nd place, but he decided to ram, came off worse. And yeah, that's again another proof of why you shouldn't ram people off if you're mad at them. So yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope I didn't bore the hell out of you with this video. I'm trying my best, okay? So maybe please, if you enjoyed, give me a like and maybe subscribe to the channel. That would mean a lot to me. And I'm gonna be trying to commit more to YouTube and upload maybe twice a week. That would be really ideal, but we'll see what happens. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed again, and yeah, that was it. Stay safe, take care of yourselves, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video.